Why, hello, and welcome back to another episode of Voice of the Rings. I'm your hosting guy, Zollin Ironshield, and today on a LOTRO guide, I want to show you guys pretty much, we're going to talk about storage, okay? All the storage methods in Lord of the Rings Online. I'll try to make it pretty quick. I'll just go over all of it real quick. So as I'm a VIP, so I'm able to access my shared vault from anywhere. So I'm also here at my house here, okay? So where to start? All right, well, we'll start with basic inventory. If you click I for inventory on your keyboard, you will get your bag. You can increase your storage of your bag by getting some more in the LOTRO store over time. You can actually increase the size of your bags. If you're curious, I have a whole guide video on bags, how I did this, how I split up. I'll put all my things into one big bag, and then it's this little gear here to edit. You can move all your slots to one bag. Side note there. All right, so what are all the different kinds of storage in this game? So what if you're someone who's just running out of space, right? Well, for one, you probably all know that you can go to your vault, right? I have a video guide already on that. So I'm going to go ahead and use my little VIP thing where I'm allowed to access things from all over the world. I'm going to open my vault. Okay, so here is the first form of storage. Now, this is items that you can put in here that are either not bound or bound only to that character. And so basically what this means is that you can put pretty much anything in here that is bound to your personal character. This is not your shared storage, okay? So that is the difference there. So if you want to also access your shared storage, you go over here to this button up here at the top, shared storage, or again, when you go to a vault keeper, they'll also have this. Shared storage now is you could put anything in here from any character on your account, but if it is bound to your character, you cannot take it out of the shared storage with another character. The only person that will be able to take that item out of your shared storage will be the character that put it in there, okay? So you may want to think about taking stuff out if you delete a character on your account, because that could cause problems there a little bit. But basically, what you could put all sorts of things in here that are bound to account. So for example, these greater virtue of valor tokens, right? They're bound to my account, as you can see there in the brownish color right under their name there in that little box when I hover them. When you hover an item, you can always see and look at the details on it. It says bound to account, so anyone in my account could pull this out and use it, any of my characters that are connected to my account. There's also another storage. We're talking about storage today, though, not any other details. The wardrobe. The wardrobe is very nice. Basically, what you can do with the wardrobe is you can put any kind of armor or cosmetic item, okay, in here, and if you click on them, you can change their colors. Some of them, you could change their colors with dyes, and they will remember what colored dyes you had on that item. So for example, this helmet, I had it navy and red at one point, so it'll forever keep that red and navy. So there's always a default color, and then you can check them out by, control, left click. You can look at your character, right, in the little dressing room. I have a whole video on that too if you ever need that. I'm gonna slightly turn down the music because it's just a little too loud. You guys aren't gonna be able to hear me. So the wardrobe is really nice. It's a good way to keep your armor and stuff. And by the way, once you put stuff here in the wardrobe, you could destroy the item, take it out of your inventory, drop it, and it'll say, do you want to destroy this? And you could destroy it. Be very careful doing that, but it is a good way for extra item storage, okay? So wardrobe. Again, this is all with, so wardrobe is also kind of like shared storage where any character on your account on that server, all right, can use these items as basically the dress up, cosmetic looks, right? So there are a couple. So you have your items inventory, you have your vault inventory, you have your shared storage inventory, and you have a wardrobe inventory. That is all pretty much the generic stuff. You can also increase the space of your vault with normal money. At a certain point, it won't be able to be increased anymore. Then at a certain point, you can increase its space with LOTRO points that you can either earn or buy, obviously, real money, or you can just earn them and use them. Same thing with the shared storage, but the shared storage, I think you can only increase it with the LOTRO points. Excuse me, I almost did a flashback to the past there. And also same thing, you increase the space of your wardrobe with LOTRO points, with add space, okay? So those are 4 kinds of inventory space. And now without confusing you, let's go to another kind of inventory space. So I'm at a VIP house, all right? So the VIP house, if you open up the chest, there's 2 kinds of storage, okay? There's open house storage. So this storage is directly linked to my VIP house. It's like its own chest, okay? And then there's also shared housing storage. Now, shared housing storage is different than account shared storage, okay? but it works the same way with how people can put stuff in it, okay? This is also tied to your normal house, all right? And I'm gonna show you why. So I'm at my VIP house here. Now, what if you're just a regular player and you're not paying any other money, you're doing everything free to play, and you have a normal house that you bought with your in-game money that you earned at one of the homesteads? Well, that's what we're gonna look at right now. So I'm gonna fly over to my other house and show you that it is the same housing storage as your VIP, but the VIP house comes with an extra little storage unit you can also use there. Okay, so here's my house at Erdlewin, just south of our Kinship home that is right up there on the hill. If you ever want to join our Kinship on CrickHollow, you're welcome to join us. You just have to be a subscriber, that's all I ask. And, you know, be on the server CrickHollow. Yeah. So we'll go in here and, you know, it'd be a positive, happy addition to our group, obviously, too. But normally, if you're playing a game, I'm hoping you're happy and positive. So as you can see, when I come into my normal storage here, this is the same storage. You can also increase this storage. This is the same housing storage that was in my VIP house. So now let's think about all the storages. So these are tied. So now you know that there is regular inventory space. There's shared storage in the vault. There's your vault storage that's individually different on every single character, which can all be expanded separately on every character. And there's also the wardrobe, which is like the shared storage in the vault, which is across your count, right? They're all connected. The housing storage is the same way between regular homes and your VIP home. It's the same one, but the VIP home also comes with a little extra storage, little extra chest, okay? So now you kind of know the differences there. And then also, then there is, what other storage is there? Well, there is housing, kinship storage. That is a totally different way to store stuff, okay? So now for me, I may own 4 kinship houses with 4 different kinships that I have from the past. And then we also have our Voice of the Rings. I was going to say CrickHollow, our server, but our Voice of the Rings kinship house, which is right here. It's very nice if you guys ever want to join us again. It has its own unique storage too. It's not shared, but it works very similarly to shared storage. As in, if you put something in there that's bound to your character, only you're really going to be able to put it out, take it out, and sometimes you won't be able to. It'll say error won't let you. So this storage is completely different. This is stuff that people put together in a kinship for people to basically either, you know, take or give back and forth. Very nice. They really set it up very nicely here. Say 2 Zollins. It almost put something for there for me. Indoor, outdoor. Someone really nicely set this up. Good job to them. I'm assuming it's probably John Hammer or Odie. When you guys become my subscribers. So good job, guys. So anyway, they are separate. So if you have multiple kinships or your, you know, tunes that lead different kinships, these storages are all different, okay? They're all different, the housing storages for your kinship houses. For example, if I go to my neighborhood that I have in Breeland, where I have a couple kinship houses in the same place, all of their storage places are separate. Okay, so it's lots of ways to get storage. So again, I wouldn't really recommend setting up a kinship, waiting for like 7-8 months until you're tier 7, and then buying a house and then having that extra storage, because you could put regular in-game money. You don't have to spend real money in real life to level it up to have some room, and then you can also add more storage with other things. So if you notice, I could actually make that storage more, and I actually have money, so I'm going to add some more storage. I'll show you how to do it real quick since we're talking about storage. So I see right here, I can add space, and I can also add space with my with points. Excuse me, the mithril coins, which you can buy in the store or from the things you've earned. I am going to go ahead and it adds, I believe, I'm trying to remember how many, it adds 15 slots. Since it's our kinship, I'm going to try to build it up here. I actually have 563 gold right now. I think I'll wait with mithril coins, so I'm going to go ahead and add space with 240 gold. That's a lot of money in this game. All right, but it's for my kinship. It's for you guys. All right, so here we go. Boom. Do you really want to spend 240 gold? Yes, because it's for our Voice of the Rings kinship. All right, there we go. So that was actually the last upgrade that we could do with normal money. That's a perfect example for this video. Well, isn't that nice? It worked for a great video. Now I cannot increase it more with that. I would have to add space using my mithril coins, right? And again, remember, if this house ever went away, if you ever lose your kinship house, it gets reset. If that house goes into broker and sold, usually you have to be gone for like 2 years for that to happen in real time, mind you. Otherwise, you can always repay to unlock your house or your kinship house. But there we go. We added a little bit more space there for other people later. And again, you can also use your Mithril coins, which I'm going to wait to use just till we fill it up. If we fill it up when we get full again, then I might add some Mithril coins to it for us later. So now that we've talked about all of those, all right, all the different kinship houses, they can all give you storage. Wink, wink, if you have storage, if you need more storage. But again, I'd recommend not taking up too many kinship houses because it's not cool if you're only one person. But there are a lot of empty ones in some neighborhoods though, because they're like dimensions, so you can still do that. But those are all separate, and it's nice that they have that. I'm glad that Standing Stones does not change that. It's nice to be able to have extra room. Another thing Standing Stones has done is that, and I would recommend a Standing Stones to increase the ability to let us be able to get even more bag space. I would like that. The last form of storage that I'm going to talk about today, and if I missed any, please leave a comment. We're going to talk about carryalls, okay? And I'm going to have a separate video on carryalls, but carryalls are things you can get from expansions that come with special edition expansions, or certain things you maybe got really lucky and earned, but usually you just buy them in the LOTRO store. And there's 3 sizes. There's one that give you plus 10 to fit 10 items in there, and they will automatically gather stuff for you depending on what kind of carryall. But here's the catch with carryalls. They're not just all items, okay? They're only a certain kind of item depending on the carryall, and you should go watch my carryall video to know all the details on that. We'll go over it, but I'll go over all these. But there's basically 10 slots, 25 slots, and 50 slots. There's a 25 slot, and then here's a 50 slot, all right? Just different capacities. And these will let you stack all the way up to, I think, 5,000 of a stack, which, by the way, they've updated that in LOTRO a few years back. Instead of having a stack of 50 or 100, now you can stack things up crazily, right? Inventory and especially the carryalls. So anyway, that is pretty much it for storage in Lord of the Rings Online. Those are all the main ways to get storage and upgrade storage and have storage. And I believe you get some more storage based on being a VIP too. So it's more of a convenience thing, which is the, subscription based. But again, this game is completely free to play too. It's really awesome. You should watch my free to play video if you're curious about this game and you just happen to find my channel. And and like, as much as that geode is awesome, you know what else is awesome? If you subscribe to the video. Subscribe to the channel. I appreciate that greatly. Don't forget to throw a like on there. If you have a comment or question, please leave that there too. You guys have a great day in Middle-earth. Thanks to my Patreons. Thanks to Skumley for being a Royal Guard. Subscribe button's going to be right there. Next episode's up there. And over there's LOTRO Tale. So if you like anything Tolkien or Lord of the Rings related or love LOTRO, any of these things, this is the right channel for you, my friends. I'll see you all in the next episodes of Voice of the Rings. Baruch Kazad, Kuzad, I Menu.